stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, everybody. Come on. Oh, dear Lord. I don't know why I got to press a button 10 times to get it to paste. All right. Happy day, my friends. Welcome. Shouldn't be on my face, though. See, it's on my face. I don't like that. I've got to. I wonder if I put it down here, it'd be a little better. Yeah, it gets like half the room. But then I can just do this. There we go. We'll do that for today, and I'll sit over here. Then you got the shadow. I'm working this out. I appreciate it. Appreciate you letting me kind of fuck with this. I just need to set it like over there. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna get this to work one way or another. Where'd my block go? There it is. There's my block. I can use my block. Shut up. You meowing at me since I got up, dude. There we go. Get this straightened out. Got too much light over there. So we're going to put it like right there. There we go. Enough screwing with it for today. All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome. Good to see ya. I don't know how to feel today, man. There's sometimes when I feel like I don't belong in this silly little world. All that work made it hot. It's gonna be nice today. I needed some color, man. I needed some color. I didn't mean to, but Pink Floyd was just on. Probably shouldn't be screwing this while I'm live. There we go. That one works today. Let's go with it. Matches the here we're gonna go like a dark blue, right? And then we'll switch this. That way everything, see how it now matches. I said I wanted some color. I'm broke, man. I can't afford paint. I'm so poor I can't even pay attention. Oh shit. I forgot about my microphone. It's about to get a lot louder. Sorry. I apologize. Dion's very unprepared today. I told you I don't set this shit up. I don't even really think about it anymore. Should probably put a little bit more effort into it. I apologize. Yeah. I just saw a video of one I did 5 years ago, and I did it on the third step. I'm not gonna do third step today. It's the 10th, and I'm already tired of hearing about the third step. Every meeting, third step. Can we get outside the topic of the daily reflection and maybe think about what and the problem is this. I tell you what it is, because I go to a lot of Zoom meetings. See, the chairperson needs to change. Got to have like a different chairperson each time you meet. Grassroots has accomplished that. Thank you, Tyler, if you were listening. Thank you, Tyler, for getting that done. Amber, Daryl. I mean, there's a ton of people involved, but they may not want their names said here. So the other ones don't give a shit. The group's growing. You can see a cat is now discovering my crystal ball over there. You can see the shadow. You can see his ear. Get the fuck out. Leave him alone. All right. All right. You interfere with my life, you stupid kitty cat. Confirm Costco's exclusive giveaway. Never shopped at Costco in my life. Ever. Yeah. Might as well be giving me free stuff to Mary's Beauty Supply. Never shopped there either. Never shopped there either. But yeah, let's mix up them. You know, the thing is when you have I chair a particular way and everybody kind of chairs a different way. So it mixes it up. It keeps the meeting at least interesting. Right. I go to one meeting on a regular basis, and there's one guy he chairs all the time. Okay. But you know, if it's quiet, he doesn't call on anybody and it stays quiet. He used to call on people, but he probably got tired of calling on people. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. United Healthcare Awards, Medicare offer. Here we go. Must be Monday. All right, let's get started. Welcome to Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'm going to be your host. You don't have a choice. I'm proud of myself for getting this done. I got this done in like 2-3 minutes. See, I have a light right here. Wing! See how much crappier it looks? Yeah. All I did was throw a hand towel over the light. All right. I'm sure the people that listen are really enjoying this portion. I apologize. I'll try and gear it towards you folks a little bit more. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. Today's reading is out of the Hazelden One Day at a Time. I really appreciated the reading. And yeah, let's kind of get started because I go to a 10 o'clock meeting and it's 9:45. So let's get going. Morning, Sam. Morning, Sam. I think this is the first time it's been all men here. Cool. We can have a men's meeting, which doesn't change anything. I don't know why we have men's meetings. We don't really talk about anything different. We don't get into anything different. I noticed the other thing that this is doing is it's making my eyes light up a little bit more. You can actually see a reflection in my eyeballs right now. It's kind of cool. Makes it look like I got key cat eyes. Meow, meow. All right. All right. And I've got enough light that I can still read. See, that was the other thing. A lot of things that you have to take into account when you do this stuff. All right. I was kind of hoping more people would be here so the girls would be like, oh, that's cool. Not 90%, but like 65%. Like 65% of my listeners are women. Actually, I think it's more than that. Morning, Julia. It is good to see you. How does it feel to be 1 year old? I was 1 year old, not 2 years old. All right. I was 8 years old, now I'm 9 years old. Now, got another month and 6 days before I'm 9 years old. March 10th. In a letter to a friend, AA's co-founder Bill W. once wrote, nothing could be more demoralizing than a clinging and abject dependence upon another human being. Here we are. Emotional sobriety. Emotional sobriety. You know, when I get really angry, because that still happens. Still happens. Yes, I do. Sorry. I know. You don't always get this cool, calm, collective Dion all the time. Doesn't even happen here. If I'm in a bad mood and I come here, I ain't really changing it. You know who I yell at? God. God. That's who I yell at. Leisure says recovery doesn't care about aesthetics, but I like it. And I'll just let you guys know, I didn't do it for you. I'm the one that has to stare at that background all fucking time. So I changed it for me. If you think I thought I did, I'm sorry if you thought I did it for you. I didn't do it to attract more listeners. I didn't. It was just something I wanted to do for me. All right. So I said, spent $17 on me. Good afternoon, Patricia. It's good to see you. Okay. I'll be honest with you. I mean, shit. I know you don't care. Half people don't even watch camera. In fact, 90%, actually more than that, like 98% of my listeners only listen. There is no camera because it goes on Podbean. So they don't even see the background. Yeah. So, but I yell at God. What? You yell? Yeah. I yell straight at God. Hey, motherfucker, what the fuck why is it, why should I take it out on anybody else? I think God would prefer that I went to him rather than go beat up his children. Right. You know, I I don't get mad at him directly, but that's who I yell at. Morning, Amber. Good to see you. I'll send you the link of where I bought it. I got it in a day, and it was $17. It was about $20 with tax and everything. So, yeah, God. But when I'm excited, when I'm happy, I go to God. If I have an emotional disturbance, I go to God. Even when it's quote unquote good, I still go to God because excitement, not as much anymore, but excitement can trip me up a little bit. Right? Because my brain's like, well, it comes in all sorts of colors. Um, I lost my train of thought. Yes, we'll even change the color for you. There you go. It's got a red and a green button. It's also got a blue, right? Taking in and out the blue. It's also got a white. So you have your primary colors to make certain colors, right? Like if I wanted to go, say I wanted to go green and blue. There we go. Now we have green, blue. Back to the book here. This often amounts to the demand for a degree of protection and love that nobody could possibly satisfy. Woo! Wow. See, that's where I go for my protection too. There's a certain amount of faith that is kind of needed for this, and we start off our faith very, very, very small, and it's okay. Oh, you're going to use it for Chiefs. That's why you asked if it went red and yellow. It's more white than it is yellow, but when you add the red in, you're going to get some yellow. Patricia says, sometimes I ask God, I don't know what you want for me to do now. Guide me and show me direction. Yeah, that's a great place to be. Okay. When we do that, then we got to be open-minded. We got to go out and talk to God's children, or we're not going to get our answer. I at no point has God ever talked directly to me. I thought they did, but I was kind of alcoholic dementia. Yeah. A lot of us had alcoholic dementia, but that's not what we're talking about here. All right. God in all things. It's quite often I see a couple of people, going at it about recovery or whatever, and nobody's talking about God. People running around saying, "Oh, I got a year, I got 2 years, I got 4 years, I got 5 years," and then it turns into some kind of award show. I'd like to thank the people that helped me. I'd like to thank so and so for getting me sober. I'd like to thank the therapy company in which got me a recovery coach, which made me a better person. And now I just do the next right thing because I got a positive attitude. Sorry, going a little crazy here. Absolutely. Step 3. I say step 3 every single morning. First thing I do when I wake up is I work on my foundation. My foundation is the first thing worked on in the morning. Steps 1, 2, and 3. Steps 1, 2, and 3. But when I hear these people talk about this, all I can think is, where's God? Where's God? the noon meeting I go to on the weekends, and they read the responsibility statement at the end. I changed it yesterday because I'm sorry, I just can't end a meeting without thanking God. I can't. It drives me crazy. And if you take and when I'm not chairing and somebody's like, okay, we're gonna do the responsibility statement, I say the serenity prayer, and it fits right in. Nobody knows any different. But I'm gonna give some glory to God, man. Not a responsibility statement. That statement was made for, you know, for the professionals. I don't think it quite fits. I think it's just a way of being unique. Right. Opinion only. Opinion only. If it works for you, then don't listen to what I'm saying on that. And if it works for you, then ignore what I'm saying on it. Amber says, like how I read step 5 and the topic was still resentments. Yeah. I caught that. You want to start us? Let's talk about resentments. You want to start us off? No. Julia says, my parents have been married 45 years. See them pissed at each other. They go to God, need time alone. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Doesn't drive each other crazy. They have their friends to talk to. I try and learn from them. That's a great way, man. Sam says, I don't know, but he ain't me or in my head. Yeah. Yeah, I quit drinking. Those voices kind of went away. Kitten, get away from that. This is a young one. You don't know any better yet. Get away from it. You don't know any better yet. Actually, I should probably not care that they're gonna fuck with it. Because they're gonna fuck with it. It's something new, and this basement is their whole life. So, but when we get to a point where we start to take care of our own stuff, and I was talking about faith in the beginning, right? Our faith in the beginning can kind of come from seeing how other people are making it. How other people are making it. Yeah. Faith starts small. It took me a lot of courageous acts to gain the courage that I have. And I did that with God, and I thank God for that. See, we alcoholics always have the cart before the horse. That's why everything is a paradox in the program. It's not a paradox to other people. For us, it's as true as breathing air, right? And I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of courage. I trust my higher power. He has pulled me out of some things. He has done some amazing things in my life. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but it's true. Patricia says Serenity Prayer is said in the beginning and at the most of groups here. Yeah. I prefer ending with the Lord's Prayer. That's me. But some kind of prayer, some kind of prayer. But stick to the ones people know. Don't pull out that sick man's prayer, or the 7-step prayer, or a prayer from something else. Let's stick with our stuff and stay consistent. If you want to do those other prayers, do it on your own time, man. Amber says, I've helped change enough in that meeting. Yeah, I know you have. And you've been covering for somebody else's ass that started a whole thing and then just went away. So the responsibility is the least of my worries. Absolutely. Not like they make it easy to attend the group conscience. Yeah, they don't. That's why those groups, they meet once every 3 months, which leads to control. And it's only if you're a member of their group. If it's your home group, which is very much against the traditions. Anyway, doesn't matter. Each group, it seems like each group is blowing tradition in some sense or another. Kind of like recording it. No, it's supposed to do that. And record it so you can put it on your website. The group website, which is probably a .com and not a .org, which probably should be 501c3 if you're going to go that route. Where's all that money going? Where's it all going? Somebody's pockets somewhere. Yeah. Not stupid. I've been to way too many AA meetings to know better. Anyway, we're talking about depending on my higher power. And so see how easy it is to slip into bullshit? So easy. So easy. Especially when I don't know where I'm at today. I don't like the days when I don't know where my head is at. So, all right, I'm going to speed up a little bit here because I'm going to hit 10 o'clock meeting. Something tells me I'm supposed to be there. So our hoped for protectors finally flee, and once more we are left alone, either to grow up or to disintegrate. We discover in the program that the best possible source for emotional stability is our higher power. We find that dependence upon his perfect justice, forgiveness, and love is healthy, and that it works where nothing else will. Do I depend on my higher power? You know, like I was saying earlier, there's not much I don't take to my higher power. If I didn't take it to my higher power, then I probably didn't think of it. Even when I make a decision, I think it's got buttons for like presets. Right? It has sound. Okay. No, turn it off. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Again, my day runs smoother when I remain in constant contact with my HP. Yeah, you can't, what I don't do is this. I don't say, hey, higher power, please keep me sober today, and then go sit on my butt. No, the next thing I do that has any action is I either go to a meeting, but I'm capable. I have time to do this, or I do the live. Today I did the live first. I usually try and do it about 11 nowadays. I don't know if you noticed, but I have a sponsee at 11 on Mondays, so I went a little bit early. All right, but everything that I do, and then when it goes bad, it's his fucking fault. Then I don't have to take blame. He'll take it. Is that neat? I'm just kidding. That's not how it works. But I usually find that when I don't have God's assistance, when I don't bring God into it, I usually end up having to make an amend. I have found that out. Right. I really like that Julia expanded on how their parents do that. Yeah. Because here's the thing, and this is just a human trait. It has nothing to do with alcoholism, but we are extremists, aren't we? And we're talking about it here. We take out our problems on the people that we love the most first. Because every single person in this world has a fear, and it's abandonment. I don't give a fuck who it is. Every single person in this world, well, almost, maybe not the Dalai Lama, has a fear of abandonment. So why is it that we take it out on the ones that we love? Because we know they're not going to go anywhere. Well, they're family, they can't go anywhere. Oh, yeah? Oh, no. See, that's how I feel this morning. Is I feel like my family has deserted me. I don't know why I keep getting caught up in that. I already know it's true, and that I need to take care of it myself. Not my wife and kids. It's not who I'm talking about. They did not abandon me at all. Not even close. Be kind of hard to do. They're upstairs paying rent. So maybe sometimes you got to take what you can get when it comes to that, right? I also have people that, in my life that I'm closer to than any of my family members. Well, aside from my wife, right? I'm closest to my wife than anyone else. And I, as I was going through this whole process, and even now, just yesterday, she's like, you tend to treat me differently. And I said, it's because I feel like I can actually be myself around you. That my real emotions can come out. Still isn't fair. Still isn't right. I was telling the truth, but that doesn't mean that it's okay. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to bring it up to my therapist tomorrow. I'm going to bring it up to my therapist. Why am I doing that? Maybe I need to show more grace. Maybe I'm tired of hanging out with her. I know that ain't it. So what I don't want to do is feel like a horrible person. Thank you, Leisure. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Sam, because Leisure says, I'm always available for you if you want to chat, brother. I appreciate that. Sam says, Faith started as simply as the lucid acceptance and understanding that I was an alcoholic, and any unknown suggestion of help was desperately wanted. No more looking for an easier, softer way. Yeah. And you can search for that easier, softer way, but it doesn't exist unless you can accept certain things, which is going to be that nobody's going to want to hang out with you. That's what happens when we take that easier, softer way. And we see a lot of people taking it, don't we? Don't we? Yeah. That two-stepping is extremely prevalent right now. I see it. It'll change. Maybe. I don't know. I ain't going to fall for it. My friends don't do it. People I hang out with do work the program like their life depends on it, because it does. Today I pray, may I realize that I am a dependent person. I am. I'm not independent. No, I need people in my life, but that doesn't mean that I get to demand things from them. I don't get to demand. I've depended upon chemicals to alter my mood and my attitude. I've also developed parasitic attachments for others. May I stop making unrealistic emotional demands on others, which only serve to choke off mature human relationships and to leave me bewildered and let down. That's why I like Hazelden, because they're kind of gut punching. They're a little more in your face. That's why I kind of like the Hazelden ones. Right? Like the Al-Anon courage to change. It's just a slap in the face. Not really. It's another gut punch. That's something needed. They're a lot more assertive. Absolutely. Actually, I call it aggressive, but let's call it assertive, so it doesn't sound like we're talking shit. See, sometimes those boundaries get taken too far, I believe. What's kind of happened in my family. There, codependence can take things to its extreme also. So, right? Only God can provide the kind of wholehearted love which I, as a dependent person, seem to need. May I depend first upon God. Today, I'll remember God offers perfect love. And I'm going to tell you, I need that perfect love. What is it? It's a love with no strings attached. It's a love with no strings attached. I'm not required to pray to God. I'm not required to do the daily trudge. I'm not required to go to meetings. But if I want a better life, those things seem to work really well for me. I enjoy doing them. I love doing the daily trudge. Right? And I mostly do it for me. Right? This is the part of the day when I get to see all my friends. And there's 5 people here. I think it's weird that weekdays seem to be a higher. It's because you're all listening to me while you're at work. Get to work, would you? I'm just kidding. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. All right. That's going to be it for today for this one. I'm sure I'll be back this afternoon. It's Monday. All I have is a meeting and my sponsee. It's the only thing that I have today. But something will pop up. Something always does. And there's God working in my life again, letting me know what needs to be done. So Wednesday, this will probably be done a lot later. I have a tour at 9:00 in the morning. Oh no, I'll probably be back by 11. Never mind. So I'll probably be able to pull it off at 11 on Wednesday. So, all right. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. And again, I want to give a shout out to all those listening to me on iVox. Not sure what it is. Never heard of it. So you thought I did this stuff for you. Yeah, leisure. Hey, if that's how you want to take it and you think I do it for you, then it brings some hope in your life and makes you a better person. I ain't going to stop you. I'm not. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I love you. You know I do. Peace out. And